Oh. They appoint me to be my son's swordsman.
期待しているぞ。ボッチ様、あなたに私の剣のすべてを教えたい。まずは腕立て伏せ1000回。
Get your gains up, man.
最初はできなくて当然です。徐々にできるようになりますから。
Exactly. See? Kind of getting frustrated.
ボス王に憧れた私の剣は敵の剣をすべて受け、決して自身を引かない力の剣。あの方が一番苦しんでいるんだ。
今日はこのくらいにしましょう。
ありがとうございました。
ドーマス、だいぶ手話が上手くなりましたね。ボッチを驚かせてあげなさい。
調子はどうですか？
Whoa.
通じた。
It sucks because, like, I think he genuinely cares about Boji, but it's just like,
何も心配いりません。あなたは今のままで大丈夫です。私が必ずあなたを守ります。現れたそうです。
oh, the judge.
ボス様が亡くなったことで新たにランキングをつけに来たんでしょう。
多くの命が失われます。王であるあなたはそれを防がなければいけない。ボッジ様暗殺の命はすでに
Order of assassination has already been issued. What?
王様ランキングの。
はい。しかし、お懐かしいですな。
Damn!
強さだけならランキング1位でしたよ。
ランキングか。あまりいい噂を聞かないな。
King chooses the same treasure.
行方不明になるか気が触れているらしいじゃない。
わかりません。
Okay, Boji. Boji's like, I'm the man. Watch your eyeballs. I'm not going to sleep.
お出ししておくかな。ボッチ様を頼む。
はい。さて、
Oh, that boy out. Whoa. That boy balling. Expose himself.
お休み中でしたか。カバンはどうされました？
Oh, he got finessed.
もしかして盗まれたのですか？
バカ者！すみませんで済むか！
申し訳ございません。
稼ぐために一生懸命生きているんです。そんな人たちに魔が差すような行為はしないでいただきたい。この失敗からしっかり学んでください。まあ仕方ないか。さあ、飯にしましょう。
申し上げにくいのですが、ランキングの大幅
Oh,
90位くらいかと。
90th place.
大丈夫でしょ。だって君弱いもん。
Mata mata.
ボッチ様はどんな重圧や責任を背負っているんだろう。
Man, this shit good, bro. You see this?
すみません。
Eat up, man. The bag. I'll be a trap. Hold on.
そのカバンはボッチ様の。
Oh, crud. Whoa. Boji going straight from the path. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, Boji got that. He is fluid in his movements. Whoa, who's that? Oh, like another. He has a crown on his head.
この森に何しに来た？わかるぞ。森はいい神秘を感じられる偉大な神秘が。
Dinner is mine. Eat up. World. A soul drainer. What kind of creature is that?
して新たな生贄を私ら狩人に与えてください。
Oh. Oh, we out here. Come on, Boji. Turn up. You. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. That way. But you got them skills, man.
神秘だ。しかしこれこそが生命の本質。お前が次の私への生贄なのか。
Oh shit. Peace. Thank you for the food.
ボッチ様、ご無事でしたか？があったんですか？あの方は。
Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Shit.
ジルアナ、別名地獄の門
The
だ。
hole that leads to the underworld. He's here. Tartarus?
不の怪物の侵入を許さず、町が平和なのは史上最強の騎士団、冥府騎士団のおかげだ。ボッチ様、地獄の門を間近で見に行きま
So
しょ
the
う。
monsters. Yeah, you don't want to get pushed inside.
ボッチ様もご覧ください。そこが本当に見えません。
Oh, don't tell me the setup, bro. Like, I don't trust. Fuck you, fucking. See? See? He's conflicted with himself.
開けてはなりません。
Putting some Greek mythology in there?
ためには
Nice.
その箱を開けなければなりません。
Listen, that's Pandora's box. Just never listen.
それは希望。
Oh.
それは倒れるたびに立ち上がり、くじけない強い心で災いを振り払うだろう。
See?
夢。父上の力を手に入れたい。
This little kid turned into Sasuke. I need father's power to get stronger. Wow. This episode, man, I'm gonna talk about Thomas' situation towards the end of my reaction. Because he's on something right now. So basically the episode starts off with a bit of a backstory on more like Domas, basically how Boshi was assigning Domas to be Boji's sword instructor. He at first he seemed relatively happy to be given this assignment, from the king, and he's just happy to just be training one of the king's, successor, or one of the king's successor. And you know what? He was okay with it. At first he was like, all right, can't do 1,000, push-ups. That's perfectly fine. So there was some inefficiencies that Boji had, and he started to get frustrated. He got too frustrated with Boji because he saw like that's why like I forgot what episode, I think probably episode 2. He was talking about like um he had his own inner thoughts when Boji was asleep about how he was like a child that basically fell from the stars, like fell short from the stars and all that stuff. So, and listen, he may have some, inefficiencies and all that, or whatever you want to call it. But this, listen, he is the nicest person like I've seen so far within the show. Kind-hearted, perfect example. Just like even when all the people in the villagers, everybody who's inside the kingdom, like just making fun of him, this and that. Not everybody, not everybody's making fun of him, but it's just he has a strong will, a very strong will, even if he hides it, and he just goes out his room and cries and stuff like that. But like he has a strong will to just keep persevering no matter what the outcome. And that kind of leads to like Daida having a dream later on within the episode, towards the end, about where Daida pretty much opened up Pandora's box, and Queen Healing, his mom, was said, do not open that box. Obviously it was just a whole setup, whole play by the magic mirror finessing his ass. And I don't know what she did, probably put a spell on him, something like that, like, or probably did something that affected his manipulating his dreams, like trying to like persuade him, like, okay. And he opened the box and he felt powerless, but Boji came to the rescue. And basically what seemed like Queen Healing was the magic mirror's voice, basically saying how much Boji has such a strong will. So that connection right there, what I mentioned earlier. And no matter what happens, because Boji was getting his ass beat in that dream, no offense, but hey, he kept getting up. That's all that matters. I'm like, see, this is the perfect example of a true king. And then like Daida just woke up, probably with the bed as well. Who knows? But dang, he told the magic mirror like, okay, I want power, looking like Sasuke Uchiha, trying to get power from like his dad, from Boshi's body. I don't know. I don't know what the connection with that is, because the magic mirror was just so happy, excited to do that. I don't know what that is. What, like him getting power of strength. I wonder what would that foreshadow of Daida? Like maybe he might become too over. Maybe the power might just be too overbearing for Daida, and then like I don't know. It's just too much. It's like all I know, the magic mirror is just plotting something, and I think it's just waiting for its time to just like be able to like I guess be free from its imprisonment. I have no idea. But yeah, so moving forward, one of the judges from the Ranking of Kings committee appears literally testing, and let's be honest, he told Daida that, listen, just between you and me, you're trash, okay? You're just straight up trash. Your ass lucky to be 90th place. He started crying and shit. Oh man, he kept it real, man. He saw all these obstacles, like no, this and that, like that suck. The Magic Mirror is just so, it's just plotting, making moves on its own. I want to see the end goal. What's the Magic Mirror's end goal? I know it's manipulating Daida, but there's more to it than just like, okay, it's just manipulating Daida to basically control the kingdom, eventually later on taking over his body or something like that. I don't know. I gotta wait and see. Appius mentioned there was seems like what he mentioned was there is a divine treasure vault that each successor chooses afterwards, and from that, whatever treasure they receive or they get, they either go missing or they end up losing their minds in the process. Personally, as soon as he said that, when I went back to when I was done with the reaction, I automatically thought of that individual who Bojji ended up meeting, because he had a crown on his head. So maybe he could have been an old king that probably ended up losing his mind in the process. Maybe he could have been. No, I think from the looks of it, he seemed pretty old. Honestly, he seemed pretty old. So maybe he was like a old king. He probably got one of the treasures and ended up losing his mind in the process. That sword that he has, that blade that he has, is that one of the treasures that he probably took that made him end up losing his mind in the process? Because this man wasn't living in the woods or in the forest. And I'm not gonna lie, he was look kind of creepy, because I mean, you was just talking to Bojji, you gave him food, y'all was like, dancing, turning up real quick, and then you went from 0 to 100 real quick, man. It was like, are you the next person I gotta kill next? Bojji's like, fuck you. Oh shit. That was too funny, man. But yeah, pretty sure we're gonna see that character again later on throughout the episode. Bojji finally arrives along with Hokuro, and Domas at a town. From the view that they saw, like far away, there was a hole and a fiery pit that leads to the underworld, like what Domas was describing. And I personally, I call it Tartarus, because it's more of a Greek mythology thing. So I rest in Percy Jackson. So yeah, Rick Riordan, you go. But yeah, listen. Now this is the part where I want to talk more about Domus's like state of mind. Ah man, he basically explains to Bojji this is literally the entrance to hell, and then he just moves closer to it, and then he tells Bojji, while Bojji was just crying over there in the corner, not crying, but like he was a spook over there in the corner, just shaking his boots. And he told Bojji, yeah, Bojji, you can't see what I'm talking about. You have to come up closer. I'm like, come on, Bojji. Bojji was like, I'm like, listen, if anybody tells you, yeah, you see this? You see the end of that cliff? Like, you can't see, you gotta move closer. Come on. Bojji move up closer, like, oh, I see it. Slow-mo. Pushed his ass inside that shit. And he's just like, oh my gosh, this man. I don't know what to say if it's like evil intentions, but it's just like that was just that was the evil intent. You just try to kill him. It's like, but at the same time, he was like, I'm so sorry, Boji. Because he's conflicted. Because like he's like, I want to train you, but like, bro, you suck. You really suck, man. Like, I'd rather train Daida. Because he's a better candidate. That's someone I can actually like instill and pass on my moves. Oh man. So you push him to hell? Is that it? That's what you want to do? Dang. Yeah, that's why honestly I never really trusted him from the get-go. Never really trusted him. He also has something fishy going on. That's crazy. Now Boji, I don't know where Boji's went at. All I know, he went to that pit of hell. And I think that's where his real journey or adventure is actually going to begin. It's gonna be crazy. But I know from the experience, I know for sure he's gonna get a lot stronger facing off against crazy powerful enemies. Oh man. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. Stay up to date when there's more Ranking of Kings and many more anime, movie reactions, live TV shows reactions coming to the channel. So be sure to hit the bell to stay up to date. With that being said, guys, Gojo out.